Guys, as you may know, throughout our life we experience trends in many shapes and forms. They come and go, some of them are good and some of them leave us speechless. Well, it's exactly the same when it comes to men's fashion and trends that follow. Some of them are great and sometimes it's just better to forget about them and move on. That's why in today's video I would like to share my thoughts on 7 trends I believe you should avoid at any cost. So in a couple of years you won't be embarrassed looking back at your photos. So if you want to find out which trends I'll be talking about, just stick to this video. So the first trend you should avoid, in my opinion, are bulky sneakers. As with many trends, public opinion is still divided on whether this one is okay or not. In my opinion, most of them look like shoes you can buy at second-hand store for like under £1. They are not great to look at even worse to pull off with literally any outfit. And I get why chunky sneakers can have an electric charm to them. It's a trend and people want to be trendy. So no matter the reality, they think they look good in them. And hey, it's their choice, but guys, if you want to look like a proper man, not a teenager, then chunky sneakers is the thing you should avoid at all costs. Pick something you'll actually look good in, like white or even black sneakers. Hell, even those shoes look way better than the chunky ones. So yeah, it's the first... So yes, in my opinion, it's the first thing you should avoid. And another trend you should avoid is oversized clothes. And guys, let's face it, oversized clothes are trendy because of the influencers, nothing more. And I don't think that this trend works for everyone. So if anyone with a little bit of curves, try the oversized clothes. They add a bulk to the body and make them look much bigger than they really are. Same goes for shorter people. Oversized clothes won't do you any good and definitely won't make you look any taller if that's your goal. And I truly, and not only me, think that this trend is way overhyped. I mean, sure, if you're into streetwear, do not aim to look like a grown-up man, and women you are interested in are between 18 to 20 years old, go for it and wear as many baggy clothes as you like. But if you really strive to look better than 80% of the men on the street and actually stand out of the crowd, then you should put the idea of wearing baggy clothes to the rest. Trust me, that's gonna help you. Another one, this one is big, socks and sandals. I mean, let's start with one question. Why, for the love of God, are you even wearing sandals? There are so many great shoes you can wear and actually look great at the same time. But if you already have them and you have to wear them, please at least do not put socks on your feet. The sun is out and your feet are warm enough to grab the sandals out of the back of the wardrobe. So let them breathe. I mean, you will read in GQ, Vice or any other outlet that it's cool and trendy to wear socks with sandals again. And no man should feel ashamed of it, you know, blah blah blah. And you know what? I thought exactly the same in high school when it was trendy to have an emo haircut. Now, whenever I look at my photos from back when I was in high school, my cringeometer blows out of scale. Just do not do this to yourself and stick with something men always look great, no matter the trend. And to put a cherry on top, let's end this point with a poll. Did you know that wearing socks with sandals were voted the biggest turn off by women? Well, now you do, and it's up to you what you'll do with this knowledge. You can wear socks and sandals and do not attract any women, or you can wear normal shoes and you'll have plenty. It's up to you. And another one is overly distressed jeans. And let me ask you this, are your knees really the asset you're most interested in showing off? I mean, just ask yourself. And also, if your normal jeans rip through wear, why does the same logic of replacing them that applies to every other garment not apply here? I mean, it's not cool anymore, guys. You look homeless and just not stylish in any way grown men should look like. And at the same time, you can ask, hey, what about Kanye West? A style icon to many, he has been seen in wearing a number of ripped jeans. Well, mister, first of all, you're not Kanye, and second of all, you're not Kanye. This guy couldn't give 2 shits about how he looks like because he doesn't have to. You, on the other hand, probably do, especially if you're on this channel. To be honest, the only time I can understand wearing ripped jeans is when and if you are on your skateboard on a skate park. And if you're not, then you should opt out from wearing them, unless you don't really care what women think of your outfit, because most of them seriously hate those jeans, so remember that. And another big one is deep V-necks. Do overall V-necks look good on men? Yes, they do, but it applies to normal V-necks and not deep ones. Plus, wearing a V-neck is simply not for everyone, and that's why it's so easy to look bad in it. It's super easy to overshoot the mark by showing off more than you should. Add to that your slim body type and you will look like a homeless guy who hasn't eaten in days. And the rule here is quite simple. To look good, V-neck shouldn't be deeper than roughly 7 centimeters. And I mean, there are some guys who can rock deeper V-neck, but you are probably not one of them. V-necks are great for shorter and also broader guys, not so much for taller and slimmer ones like myself, for example. Instead, stick to the classic crew necks or at least not so deep V-necks, and please be aware of your body type. Unfortunately, life isn't fair and not everything is for everyone, and sooner you will accept it, the sooner you will start to look better. Trust me. I mean, I think you knew this one's coming. A fanny pack worn across your shoulder. It's not like a fanny pack alone looks great, but guys, please, let's stop this trend together. On this channel, I try to convince you that it's so much better to dress the way you want to be seen. And you definitely don't want to be seen as a teenager. I do realize that a streetwear trend throws you back to your teenage years, but there are much better options for you to dress nowadays. There is nothing masculine when it comes to the fanny pack, plus don't lie to yourself, it looks like you are dealing. Sure, it's convenient and most probably I don't know enough about life to appreciate how many necessary things I would be able to put in it. But seriously guys, most of the times all we need is a good slim wallet, our phone and keys. And pockets in our trousers are more than enough to carry those things. You don't have to carry a fanny pack. If you really need to carry more things, just get yourself a good looking backpack and you'll kill two birds with one stone. You'll have a storage space, you need it, and you won't look like a guy wearing a fanny pack. I think it's a win-win for me. And the last but not least is a silly graphic tees trend. When you cross some age mark, you need to give up some clothing items that don't make you look like you are having a midlife crisis and want to transport back to your teenage years. And that's why we will talk about these graphic tees. I mean, if you thought women find it cute, they don't. Girls, maybe, but women? Absolutely not. Rather than thinking you need to make your inner child known to the world, choose a quality white or black t-shirt so you can be mix and match with a number of outfits. I mean, it's so much easier to pull off an organized and masculine look with like a plain t-shirt than, you know, any teenage looking one. You're a man, so act and dress like one, not like a child. Guys, and that's it for today's video. I really hope that you agree with me that those trends should just go away. But if you don't, just please leave me a comment. I'll be more than happy to discuss it with you and know why do you think otherwise. And if you like the video, do not forget to hit the like button, subscribe to the channel for more videos like that, and see you in the next one. Take care.